Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing with you all my updated corn soup recipe. It's not going to be a very big change, but this time I did make it vegan. So if you'd like to see how to make this amazingly delicious soup, keep watching. To start this recipe, I'm starting with some golden ray in my pot. If you wanted to use regular butter or oil, by all means you can. In goes my onion chopped, pimento peppers, you can even add habanero, scotch bonnet if you wanted, minced garlic, chopped scallions, or as we say in Trinidad, thyme, and chopped celery. Season with some salt. This is going to help the onions and the veggies to get tender and bring out their flavor. And we're just going to saute this for about a minute or two until it starts to wilt down and the onions are light brown in color. Once it looks like this, go ahead and give it a mix. And now it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. We're doing this in stages, so this is the first stage. We're adding in our soaked split peas or dhal, cut up pumpkin or butternut squash, whichever one you can get your hands on, and we're just going to mix that in and allow it to start to break down. We want to cook it until the dhal starts to get tender, so I'm going to add in enough liquid just to cover it, and this is going to help the dhal or split peas to cook. You want to cook it until it starts to split and it's very, very soft when you squeeze it between your index and thumb finger. Be very careful because it can be hot. So you see how nice and soft that is? That's how you want it. Now you're going to take your immersion blender, or you can empty this into your regular blender and puree it. This is the base for our soup, and this is how I like making the soup. If you didn't want to puree it, of course you can use a swizzle stick in here if you wanted to, but I like to puree it until it's nice and smooth. So look at the consistency. You can see that it's pretty thick, but don't worry because we're going to add some more ingredients. So we're going in with the corn and the provision, and you can use any type of provision you want in this recipe. Add more, add less, it's up to you. In goes green seasoning. I'm going in with my complete seasoning and my all-purpose seasoning. Next, I'm emptying 1 can of cream style corn. You could also use corn niblets if you wanted to. And I'm going to give that a mix. Add in 1 tin of coconut milk, or you can use fresh coconut milk if you have that on hand, or you can use a pack of powdered coconut milk. If you want it really, really rich, use 2 packs of coconut powdered milk. Now I'm going to add in some additional water to bring this up. It's going to thicken as it cooks, and as it cools down it's going to thicken further, so you want to make sure you add enough liquid in there. In goes a few sprigs of fine leaf thyme. So while that comes up to a simmer, let's make our dumplings. So to my flour I'm adding in salt, and I'm giving that a mix, and I'm going in with regular tap water, just enough to make a very firm dough. You don't want your dough to be too soft, because if it's too soft you're going to have problems making your dumplings. So just add enough to make a very, very firm dough, and you don't have to knead it long. Once it starts to come together and it comes into a ball, you can stop kneading it. So a rough knead is all you're looking for. And once you have it like this, this is how it would be. This is what you're looking for. Next, you're going to break off small pieces and make some spinners or almond shaped dumplings. Or if you wanted to roll the dough out and cut it into squares, you can. Or you can roll the dough into a rope shape and then cut it into small pillow shapes, like I did with my kurma recipe. Add them to your boiling soup and allow them to cook until all the dumplings start to float, and you want to cook until your provision is tender. Now once it's cooked, you'll see all of the dumplings floating. You want to taste and adjust your salt at this point in time, and your soup is now ready to be served. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you make it, comment down below, let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for watching. Do remember to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.